It's the finals of professional MasterChef. Now, Scott, Nick, Mark and Danilo will have to fight for the opportunity to cook in one of the world's most unique restaurants. Only the best of them will have that chance. As 4 becomes 3.
It's going to be tough to take if you go out, especially getting so far in a competition. But yeah, fingers crossed.
I can't worry about the other guys. Only I can mess it up for myself. It's going to be a mammoth battle today.
Every year, we take our finalists to one of the most inspiring restaurants in Europe. However, we can only take 3 of you.
This is an invention test with a difference. There is no fish, there's no meat, and there's no poultry. But what we do have behind us are 3 tables of stunning ingredients.
1 hour and 15 minutes, off you go.
Yeah, it's a tough one, but there's some lovely stuff on the bench. So hopefully this dish is going to be a nice one.
Danilo, you look very, very focused.
Yes, I am focused. A lot of things to do and I can't spare any minute.
What do you think of this challenge? Why did we give you this challenge?
I think this challenge is really engaging. It's not easy to make an outstanding dish only from vegetable. To take the best chefs through, you need to understand who is capable to do.
You've come a long way. Has it been tough?
It's mentally, physically draining, but yeah, if you said start again tomorrow, I'll do it all again.
Are you going to create a dish with very little cooking?
Yeah, there is, I suppose, very little cooking, yeah.
How brave is it to make a tomato salad at this stage?
Probably brave and stupid, but I don't know where I'm bordering.
Whoa!
I'm looking all right on there for time-wise. Just need to make sure everything's like perfect seasonally.
Bit of a strange one, going into a cooking competition and just plating some veg, but it's a beautiful dish.
That's it, time's up, stop.
Right.
What do they want?
Exactly. You don't know, do you?
No.
Hopefully that.
Yeah.
Nick, up you come, please, chef.
Nick has made crispy polenta cannelloni and manchego cheese mousse coated in a pine nut crumble. It's served with orange-infused chicory leaves, pickled radish and mushrooms, and a pumpkin and sage veloute.
Wow, I think it looks fantastic.
Thank you.
You have got an inventive brain, I'll give you that, and a certain amount of artistry. Well done, chef.
Thank you very much.
I love the polenta with the crispiness. I think your soup packs a lot of flavour as well. It's a bit on the thick side, but I'd rather thick soup that tastes good than one that was tasteless.
What I love is the little extra bits. The salty manchego mousse and that chicory is divine. I think that's really clever.
I think it's very creative. I've not had a dish like this before, and that's always what I'm looking for. A dish I've never had before that tastes good. Good job.
Thank you, Chef. It was a tough test. I hope I've done enough. I'm afraid I'm not the one that can tell you that. Suppose we'll find out soon.
Scott, please, up you come.
Scott has made a duck egg cooked in beurre noisette, served with a wild mushroom and hazelnut fricassee, sourdough toast, and a sweet corn velouté.
Scott, it's not the most refined plate of food I've seen from you. What I do like about it is that yolk smack bang in the middle, the way it's being cooked. The sweet corn soup is just that. It's a lovely light soup. And the egg makes the soup really rich.
Okay.
Scott, what I really like about your dish today is the beautiful rich egg. The yolk is still beautiful and runny. It's not burnt underneath. If you'd have put beurre noisette into a pan and put the egg in, it would have been too hot.
Exactly.
You've cooled it down, you've got the flavour, and you've stopped the egg from overcooking, and that is very clever.
Thank you.
That's a chef thinking about what he's doing, and that's what I'm looking for in a chef.
Everything that I picked up on my spoon individually, I loved. The egg with the flavour of the butter around it, the beautiful buttery mushrooms and the seasoning on that, the lovely sweet corn and the texture you got on that sweet corn. I love it all.
I just don't know what's going to happen. I just have to wait and see. But I'm feeling all right. I'm happy with my dish.
Mark, please come and join us.
Mark has made a salad with a tomato heart infused with basil oil, sous vide tomatoes, and raw green tomatoes. It's served with a smoked aubergine puree, olive sourdough crouton, and an olive crumb.
Mark, I am absolutely gobsmacked that you have served a tomato salad today. It tastes good. It's seasoned well. The tomatoes are naturally beautiful. But with all those ingredients on the table, the different things that we could have done or even added into this, I am absolutely shocked.
Mark, it's tasty. I would finish it. But if you're really going to show this off, then make me a bit of jelly, dehydrate something, lift it to the next level.
I find that absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. The bits that you've added and the flavours that you've got bursting out of that plate just transform me to either Provence or the Italian Riviera. I feel myself blessed that I don't have to judge you from a technical ability. Right, I think what you've done is probably stuck a couple of hours on the judging debate. Mark, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Danilo, come and join us, please.
Danilo's dish is aubergine baked with tomato and topped with pistachio and basil pesto, a smoked goat's curd and aubergine mousse, with a parmesan tuile and an aubergine croquette. They're served with griddled courgettes and papa al pomodoro and Italian bread and tomatoes.
Danilo, I quite like the looks of your plate. The aubergine mousse, for me, the texture is not pleasant and it's not been seasoned very well. It's actually quite bland.
The pesto, that basil tang you've got with the smoky aubergine, I think is delightful. I also really like the saltiness of your Parmigiano crisp. However, I find the Papa Pomodoro a little stodgy, and maybe it could do with a caper or a bit of basil to sharpen it up.
Danilo, I was hoping for a little bit more from you today. You drove hard, but I really am soul searching for the things that I think are really good on this plate, and I can't find one. Not one. Sorry.
Thank you very much. Well, I'm a little bit gutted by the feedbacks, but I knew something went wrong along the way.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. Some ups and downs there. This is the biggest decision of the competition so far. Off you go, we'll get you back in as soon as we're ready. Thank you. Right, can I just put a finger in the air for one chef who I believe should stay? And that's Nick. I thought his invention was superb. I thought it tasted great. I thought it looked fantastic.
Nick was the best chef in the kitchen today, by far.
I'd like to talk about Scott, if that's all right.
Today, Scott's dish, some great tasting elements on there.
I believe in Scott as a chef, and I've thoroughly enjoyed watching him develop as a cook through the MasterChef kitchen.
Mark is the chef that throughout the competition has been setting the bar at a very high level, and his food has been absolutely faultless.
I understand his dish. As a chef, I get the simplicity and the beauty of the plate. I just thought that today we may see some of the brilliance. Just one thing, one item that says, this is Mark.
Danilo, for me, didn't give a finished dish. However, some of those little bits were delightful.
The dish for me, though, was just so under-seasoned. Do we think he's going to be strong enough to cope in the final round?
I wouldn't be really upset if that's the end of the competition. I think all of us hope to go through, but we also do picture the fact that some of us needs to go home, and that can be me. That want to go home can be me. So yeah, I'll be really upset. Yeah.
I feel absolutely devastated if this was the end. It's taken a lot of time to get here and a lot of hard work, and yeah, really devastated, really devastated.
Thank you for today. So no matter what happens, you've done yourselves proud. We are proud to have you here.
But we can only take 3 of you through to the final. The chef leaving the competition is Danilo.
Thank you very much.
Take care and best of luck. You're a good cook.
Well done, guys. Well done, mate. Do yourself proud. Sorry. Good luck, yes. Thanks.
Well, I'm disappointed in myself for today, but I'm happy I did it. I'm really happy that I took this journey. I am a changed chef from the competition, so I'm pretty sure nothing will be the same from now on.
Well done. You are the final three. We are taking you to northern Italy. You are going to be cooking at the 3-starred Piazza Duomo in Alba.
I can't speak Italian.
You speak English?
This is a Piedmont region of northern Italy, the gastronomic heartland of the country. Nestled amongst the vine-striped hills is the medieval city of Alba, famed for its truffles, chocolate, hazelnuts, and Barolo wine. Lying in its narrow streets is a restaurant that has revolutionized Italian food more than any other. Piazza Duomo. And it's the vision of the enigmatic chef Enrico Cripa.
Far riconoscere in un locale come questo che cos'è l'Italia, che cos'è il Piemonte, che cosa sono le persone italiane e come è la vita qui da noi. Insomma.
Enrico has taken the heart of traditional Italian food and pushed it in a whole new direction.
Prima abbiamo l'agnello, cosa mettiamo vicino all'agnello? E ora invece il nostro pensiero, la nostra decisione su un menù o su un piatto è: abbiamo del cavolo nero, cosa mettiamo vicino al cavolo nero? Un piccione, una trota.
The philosophy of vegetables taking center stage was realized with the creation of a biodynamic kitchen garden. Ingredients are picked in the morning and served by lunch, creating a truly unique culinary experience.
Una cucina colorata, anche con cenni all'arte. Una cucina contemporanea, semplice, schietta, che assomiglia un po' a me.
In 2012, after just 7 years, Enrico was awarded his 3rd Michelin star.
Ma oltre, tutti quanti possiamo imparare a cucinare, ma quella cosa in più, il genio che entra dentro di te, è una cosa un po' mistica, è difficile da trasmettere.
To have the opportunity to go and work in one of the best kitchens in the world and meet the chef is an absolute honour. To be able to see how the food is and how his mind works will just be an incredible experience.
To put it into perspective, I suppose it would be like Georgie Best popping around and having a kicking about with you and teaching you how to score the perfect penalty. You know, it doesn't happen.
Scott from South London is here in the Alba region of Italy. I can't believe it. It's going to be really daunting walking into that kitchen, but hopefully we can grab the bull by the horns and enjoy it and crack on.
Hi guys.
All right. Hello, chef.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
I'm Enrico. Andremo a fare 2 piccole cose questa mattina giusto per farvi capire un po' la filosofia del ristorante e della mia cucina.
The first dish is salad 21, 31, 41. The numbers refer to the amount of different ingredients in the dish and vary according to the season.
Per uno chef un piatto non cucinato è qualcosa di strano, no?
Yeah.
Today, the salad will contain 41 ingredients. The base is some dashi, a Japanese broth.
E questo sarà formare, a ricordare un po' l'acqua di vegetazione delle verdure.
He starts with dressed bitter leaves and adds amaranth wafers for texture.
Queste erbe sono state raccolte questa mattina alle 7, ora sono le 9. Qui sentite veramente tutta la potenza dell'orto.
He builds up layer upon layer of salad leaves, herbs and flowers to create a bouquet.
This looks amazing.
Yeah?
It's not just a salad, is it?
Voilà, questa è la 21, 31, 41, is the Piazza Duomo salad.
Bella.
Grazie.
So intense.
It's like eating in a lockdown.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? I've never seen a salad like that before in my life. It's absolutely amazing.
The next dish is lamb and chamomile.
Is not big lamb. Le cosce molto grosse e le spalle grosse perché lui salta sempre, arrampica.
Okay.
Inspired by what's found in the pastures where the local Sambacana lambs graze, its accompaniments a chamomile reduction, Swiss chard, wild rocket, herbs and flowers.
When you have the fresh vegetable, look the color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. It's so clever. The way you're eating the lamb with what it eats.
Ah, you finish? Ah,
Yes, yeah.
you clean the dishes, eh? Good, good.
Thank you.
Grazie a voi.
The amount of respect he has for every ingredient is mind-blowing and phenomenal, and it's a pleasure to watch.
Good, guys. I cook for you. Now you cook for me. Okay?
Yes, chef.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay?
We'll need it. Thank you, Chef. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Good luck, eh?
Thank you, chef.
Allez.
The chefs are now going to be able to select from over 700 wild herbs and ingredients that the restaurant grows.
We follow the moon, and depends if the moon is empty or not, we decide to plant grass or fruit. Now, if you want to taste, this is Mizuna cress.
We have that in England, and it's just nothing like that. That's proper, nice, peppery.
Yeah.
Oh, it's incredible just being able to go around, taste everything. It's really inspiring.
It's like a vegetarian Wonkaland or something. It's magical, and they can grow whatever they want. It's stunning, absolutely stunning.
Gardener give me his tools, so it's got some nice little treats. I'm picking my herbs and topping up my tan, so I can't really ask for much more than that.
They've also been given local ingredients,
Looks amazing, doesn't it?
including grana padano, Castelmagno cheeses, and Cintarello or Vientano cured ham.
Have you tried the oil? It's what real olive oil tastes like.
Scott, Nick, and Mark must now create a dish that reflects Enrico's philosophy.
La cosa che un cuoco deve avere è riuscire in poco tempo, con pochi ingredienti, a organizzarti qualche cosa di buono, di buonissimo, di spettacolare, di commestibile. Però questa è una caratteristica che secondo me un cuoco deve avere.
It's very funny to see someone working in our kitchen.
It's really scary. You've got probably about 10 people watching you with a lot of experience between them. It's pretty daunting when you're taking their herbs and then going to blend them all up in a Thermomix.
Mark's focus is on the freshly picked courgettes.
It was a natural choice to go for them. They're really lovely, they're beautiful, so use them.
He's using 4 different techniques: sous vide, charring, dressed raw courgettes, and finally he is stuffing a flower with olives and Chinterano or Vientano ham.
It's all kind of coming along nicely. It's just a bit nervous.
The main feature for Nick's dish is tomatoes.
So I'm going to just infuse the core of the large tomato. Just trying to get a bit of the red wine vinegar flavour in there.
He's also making an anchovy, caper and olive butter.
How's it going, big boy?
All right, mate.
Yeah.
Bit wacky, but yeah, we're good.
I've got the fennel. I've literally pulled it straight from the ground, given it a wash. I'm just going to serve it nice and raw, so that's nice and natural. I'm a little bit nervous what he's going to say about my salad, but hopefully he likes the way I've respected the produce again today, making sure everything's nice for him. So yeah, hopefully he's going to enjoy it.
Se uno è sereno, se uno lavora in cucina serenamente, con la testa libera e con il sorriso, i suoi piatti rispecchieranno quello.
Scott's last job is to deep fry some cavolo nero.
Deep frying it goes really crispy, just to give the dish a little bit of texture. This is completely out my comfort zone. Yeah, I am enjoying it, yeah. I'm just sort of freehanding it, I suppose, so that's it. That's my salad inspired by Enrique. It's a little bit way out there to what I normally do. I want to keep it natural and just let it sort of fall on the plate, a little bit of height. I've got a little bit of texture there, so hopefully he'll enjoy it.
Scott is serving a salad of crispy cavolo nero, pickled red onions and charred baby onions, with baby fennel, beetroot, chicory and sorrel. It is dressed with an anchovy, garlic and lemon mayonnaise.
I like the anchovy. It's a signature of Italy. Anchovy, olive oil, garlic. You put maybe too much lemon.
Okay.
But it's good, I like. I think you understand my philosophy, no?
Yeah.
It's clean, seasonal, fresh. Enjoy. Good, very good. Bravo.
Thank you, chef. It was a bit surreal, really. Just cooked for a 3 Michelin star chef and pretty much gave him a plate of salad leaves. I suppose I got some balls doing that, but he said I understood his philosophy. So yes, it was nice. Nice comments.
As far as plating goes, I'm just trying to let it be as natural as it can be. I've got no restraints, so I can really have a little play on how I present it. It's really liberating. It's really such a sense of freedom. It's exciting. Yeah, there's some eyes on me at the moment. See if the big English guy can plate up. That's it, done. Me trying to represent him on the plate, it's very nerve-wracking. I don't know if I've got it right, I don't know. I've never done anything like this before, so I've just played, I've had fun, and if the chef likes it, then I'll be dead chuffed.
Are you happy?
Yeah, chef, yes.
Now it's finished, yeah?
It's finished now.
Yeah.
Nick has made a tomato heart infused with Barolo wine vinegar. Sous vide tomatoes, seasoned with red pepper essence, and Castelmagno cheese crumble, soaked in Barolo wine vinegar. The bitter salad leaves are dressed with an anchovy, caper, and olive butter.
He's generous like you, with the cheese, butter, the tomato acid, cleaned butter, anchovy, salted. Is interesting. I like.
Thank you very much.
And I cleaned the plate. Good sign. Bravo.
Thank you, chef. Thank you very much. It went really well, yeah. Keep pinching myself. Doesn't feel like it's happening, you know. 2 days ago I was at home, and now I'm in Alba cooking for Enrico Crippa, and it's just unbelievable.
I would like to try and emulate the sort of style he's doing, so it's obviously going to be a massive task and a massive ask, but if I can just show a little bit that I've learnt today is a good thing.
Good.
Mark has made sous vide, chard, and raw shavings of courgette. The courgette flour has been stuffed with olives and Cintorello or Vientano ham. It's garnished with mizuna, rocket, and sorrel leaves, and served with a Parmesan herb mix and cured ham sauce.
Bravo. Barbecue style make good taste with the vegetable. In Italy, many people eat the zucchini alla griglia.
Yeah.
The Parmesan sauce is, I like, is not too much. You make with water and Parmesan.
Water and Parmesan.
Yeah, very good, very good. You cook in the good way for my philosophy. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me in your kitchen. Thank you. I'm just a chef from cooking in Worcester, and then I come to Italy and cook for a 3-star chef. It's unbelievable. I'm just so happy that I got some good feedback. He said it tasted Italian, so I can't get much more than that from an Italian chef, can I?
These guys, I'm very impressed because the job is very good. The taste is good. The philosophy of Enrico is understand. I'm happy.
It's day 2 in the medieval city of Alba. And the finalists are about to be pushed to their professional limits. Because in a few hours, they will be responsible for service in this globally renowned restaurant.
Do a service in a 3-star kitchen is just not things that happen every day, especially to me, you know, at home. So, yeah, it's massive. It's such a great opportunity.
I am focused, yeah, but I am really nervous today. But I'm gonna go in and just cook happy and enjoy myself. I'm feeling pretty anxious about doing a 3-star service. You don't really know what to expect. You don't really know what you're going to be plating yet. So, yeah, it is pretty challenging.
Non è facile ripetere un piatto in così poco tempo che non è tuo, no? Che non hai vissuto tu. Ma basta che rimangono tranquilli, basta che lavorino con coraggio, con il cuore e con intelligenza e poi dovrebbe andare tutto bene.
Hello guys.
Morning, chef.
Hello, buongiorno.
Morning, chef.
Are you ready for today?
Yes, chef.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah? Good luck and come on.
Today's lunch is a 6-course tasting menu. Mark will start it off with Enrico's Salad 41.
Yep. Yesterday you look with
Yep.
me.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh? It's okay?
Yep.
Is okay in your...
Mark will also make the 2nd course, based on the Italian classic cod and tomato sauce.
I suppose everybody in Italy has eaten cod and tomato sauce in their lifetime, and then when they come here and see it at this level,
Totally
it's
different,
yeah.
yeah.
The magic finish to this dish is the sheet of intense dehydrated sauce used to create the look of a cooked tomato.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Basilic flavor, tomato flavor, caper.
It's so light, and then you get the saltiness of the caper and the parsley, and this is amazing.
Good luck.
It's an honour to be able to do it, but it's really nervous. You're just trying to do him proud.
Scott will follow with courgettes with salsa rusca. A sauce similar to béarnaise, but made with olive oil and a saffron reduction.
Inspiration for these dishes is my garden.
Yeah.
Green with the flower. That's it. Nice, no?
Beautiful. It's stunning, doesn't it? It does look like a garden.
His other dish will be riso rosso gamberi, pink risotto with prawns.
Maybe more difficult dish.
The risotto is coloured with a beetroot reduction and pink Cosmo petal butter. It's topped with shizu and pink peppercorn powder and poached San Remo prawns.
Strawberry powder and more color.
More pink.
It's nice, no?
It looks beautiful.
You made risotto before this?
Never made a 3-star risotto.
Ah, yeah. Very hard, huh?
Finally, Nick will make the last savoury dish on the tasting menu. Façonné beef, topped with a fennel seed, hazelnut and pine nut gratin.
Yeah. Wow. It's okay. The most important point is the cooked beef, because it's important not cook too much and not cook. Wow.
It's served on a demi-glace tomato sauce.
It's okay, no?
See? Doesn't need anything else. So that absolutely amazing.
Nick will round off the meal with dessert.
The dessert you make is the ricotta tart.
A corn biscuit with a buckwheat-flavoured ricotta cheese cylinder, covered with a milk foam and caramel powder.
The shine from the caramel after it's hit the cream is just absolutely amazing.
It's finished with an orange sauce. Sorrel, mint, primrose and valerian.
Wow. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Now this time I take one piece.
You go first, chef.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's perfect. That's the.
Yeah.
It's more than a cheesecake.
I like this dessert. Yeah.
Nerves are kicking in now. A little bit shaky, but I'm gonna give it my best shot.
It's a massive honour, a massive privilege. This opportunity doesn't come along every day, and it probably won't ever happen again, you know, so I really want to make him proud.
It's massively intimidating. There are obviously phenomenal chefs in the kitchen. I've got to step up and be part of them today.
The specially invited guests include some of the most important people in Enrico's life.
Hey guys. Now is the time, huh? Are you ready?
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef. Good luck. Mark, you are the first. Go.
Yes, chef.
Now.
Mark kicks off service with salad 41.
I taste. It's too much salted. A little more herbs inside. That's it. Okay. Like a tower.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
It's really scary, obviously. This is his signature and you're trying to get it perfect and how he designed the dish.
Okay. Good, very good. Via. La salata. Tavolo 5. Good.
Wow. What is that got?
Look at that. I've never seen a salad like that. It's just like a herbaceous border coming out of a bowl. Yes, fantastic.
The flavour in the raw, undressed leaves is absolutely extraordinary.
I'm so pleased that Mark has now seen what it is he needs to do when you want to use beautiful ingredients, how to elevate it. What a sensation to eat.
I think that Enrico will be happy for this salad because it's his salad. So.
Okay, Mark, are you ready?
Yes, chef.
Go, go.
The challenge of Mark's next dish is to perfectly execute the delicate tomato sheet made out of the dehydrated sauce.
Be careful, huh? Not too much oil.
First, it needs to be glazed before being very gently shaped onto the cod.
Okay, now you remember. You take, you make air. Ah, okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Very good this, very good. Good. Ale, via qua. It's nice. Good job, man.
Look at that. It's like a beautiful tomato cloak over that fish. That's going to disintegrate as soon as we touch it.
The fish, it's like ice cream. Just melts in the mouth. Very interesting dish. So simple, so powerful, yet so delicate. Good job, Mark.
What I particularly love about this is cod with tomatoes and olives is a typical Italian combination of flavours, but this is refined, this is stunning.
Mark, who's cooked this, if anything, on both dishes, is going to give him such strength and knowledge on how to get such intensity out of his ingredients.
Mark's had a cracking day.
I think that the chef is excellent, the first in the world, because he combined technique and quality.
It's traditional taste of Italy, of this part of Italy, and it was very beautiful.
You happy? Are you happy?
Yeah.
Good. Bravo. Good.
Thank you, chef. Thank you.
Scott, are you ready?
Si, chef.
It's your time now.
All eyes are now on Scott and the courgettes.
When do you make this?
Yep.
Huh? It's okay.
Perfect.
Huh? Fantastic. Go. Now the saffron. Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Looks nice.
See?
Okay, fantastic. Good, huh?
Okay, chef.
Okay, yeah, good. 1, 2.
The courgettes from the kitchen garden are served on salsa rusca, topped with lardo and dressed with a saffron reduction. There is a garnish of watercress and flowers.
That is so pretty, and I love the green of the plate. It's just, it fits everything from his garden. So pretty.
It's almost a dish that could only be served here, in this amazing climate, knowing that these ingredients were grown in Enrico's garden.
The cooking of it's only just cooked, and it's got so much texture still in it. I love it, absolutely love it.
This, I think, is going to blow Scott away. That's a lovely dish.
The aesthetic is beautiful. The presentation is very fine and very good.
With his first dish a hit,
Okay.
Scott now needs to balance all the colour elements of the very pink risotto with the San Remo prawns.
It's a really beautiful dish, and it's one of Chef's favourites, so I need to make sure it's right.
Very good. Al dente. Okay. Risotto is very important in Italy, eh?
See?
More pink is added with prawns, rose petals, shizu, strawberry powder,
Now you painting.
See?
and a beetroot reduction.
Okay, you look, you don't clean, go.
Look at that.
I was not expecting that. That looks beautiful. It just looks so delicate. Beautiful pink colour. I like pink.
It is brilliantly clever. Flavours, perfect.
I've eaten a lot of risottos and I've cooked a lot of risottos. That is incredible.
And I can only imagine how excited Scott must be feeling cooking a risotto in Italy in a 3 Michelin restaurant. This chef is going to remember it forever. I think I'm going to remember this risotto for many years to come.
It's very difficult to copy the plate of Crippa, but I eat a good plate.
Okay, finished, huh?
Thank you, chef.
Good? Good, very, very good.
Thank you.
Good challenge.
Thank you, I loved it. Thank you.
Good, bravo.
That was well good fun. Good day overall, yeah. Good luck, big boy.
Finally, it's Nick. He has to cook 14 portions of beef sirloin to Enrico's exacting standards.
Ready, Nick?
Si, chef, si.
Good? Yeah, looking good. Huh? And good, looking good. Good. Bye. I like to eat this. You?
Very much so, chef.
Good, good.
That is absolutely beautiful.
The sauce is thick, it's velvety, it wraps your mouth with tomato. It's quite extraordinary. Nick's done a great job.
You just get blasted with flavours.
This is so far removed from his style. Nick likes to show lots of different complex procedures. This must have been hell for him. It's a piece of beef on a sauce. This is actually jaw-droppingly brilliant.
The fassona was extraordinary because I think it's very difficult to cook it right. Plus from me.
And Nick?
Chef.
Ricotta tart. First table, 5 minutes.
Yes, chef.
Tart.
Desserts at this level are demanding. First, the ricotta cylinder is placed on the corn flour biscuit.
You like the pastry?
Yes,
You
yes.
work in the pastry section?
I do at the moment, yes, chef.
Ah, good.
Not pastry like this, though.
And then it needs to be completely covered in the milk foam semi-freddo.
A little more. I like caramel.
Yeah, this is where it could all just get...
Dai. I like to eat this. You too?
So did I, yes, yes, chef.
Okay. Finish. Ready?
Yes, chef. Thank you.
Here we go. Finish.
Yes, chef, thank you.
Good job, Nick. Good job.
The ricotta and buckwheat custard cheesecake and milk foam is topped with caramel powder and garnished with sorrel, mint, primrose, and valerian. It's finished with an orange sauce.
I think that is absolute genius. It's barely sweet. The lightest thing I've ever tasted.
I can't recall having a cheesecake like this. Love it. I think Nick's done a great job here.
Nick has completely taken his dessert making, his puddings to a completely new place. Wow.
It is presented in a perfect way. Yeah, both it respected both the Italian and the restaurant point of view.
I could carry on, to be honest. That was amazing. Absolutely loved it. 3 stars, and the chef was very happy. It's really surreal. It was brilliant. I think the smile on our face will go long into the night.
Good job. Bravi.
Thanks for having us.
Mi hanno trasmesso un grosso entusiasmo.
Salute!
Salute! Mi riempiono il cuore. Loro sono stati bravissimi. È stato veramente commovente e fantastico. Thank you so much. After this I speak English very well.
What an exceptional experience our 3 chefs have just had.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I've got goosebumps to see how much of this they've taken on board and how much of it is going to enhance their lives and their cooking.
I feel like I've aged over the weekend, but I've come out a better chef, so that's all that matters.
After this experience, I'm going to be full of beans, full of energy, and just be bouncing around that kitchen, just thinking, just respect, you know, respect for your produce.
I've loved being out here, learning from amazing people and the best people as well. Being here in Italy has really, really changed the kind of way I look at food.
They should be so proud. I cannot wait for the final.
Next time, it's the professional MasterChef final.
This is what they have been striving for.
So what we're going to see today, an absolute celebration of the best of culinary talent. I feel myself very lucky to be sitting here because that is exceptional.
It leaves a really big smile on my face.
If you ever want to be a pastry chef, you can come and work for me anytime.
Our professional MasterChef champion is